Experts from LSU and the U.S. Department of Agriculture are busy bees studying honeybees.
Honeybees are incredibly important. 1 out of every 3 bites of food that we eat rely on honeybees or bees in general for pollination.
Kristen Healy, an assistant professor, says the honeybee population is decreasing.
Generally, we see more honeybee losses than we'd like to see on an annual basis.
Research is being done right here at the USDA Honeybee Lab in collaboration between the federal agency and the LSU AgCenter.
We received close to $1 million grant. It's a partnership between LSU and the USDA, and it's really to look overall at some of these stressors that are impacting honeybee health.
Summertime is an important season for both the bees and the researchers.
The biggest things in the summer to think about are really their disease and mite levels. So the biggest thing that's impacting bee health is really this parasitic mite called Varroa destructor. It's a great name, right? This parasitic mite transmits viruses, and it really weakens the bee's immune system so that if they're confronted with another disease or have poor nutrition, then it can pretty much decimate a hive.
The experts say it's important to take care of the bees, even if you spot a hive where you live.
Honeybees are doing so much of the background. Even if we think about kind of how they indirectly help things, there is some contribution of pollinating alfalfa, which cows feed on for dairy production. And so if you don't have that bee pollination, not just honeybees, but all pollinators, then you're kind of losing out on some of that production from dairy.
The LSU AgCenter is offering beginner beekeeper classes. It's for those looking for a sweet reward.
I just like the honey.
As well as helping the honeybees.
We're just talking about the basics. We're talking about the bee breeds, the bee biology, the equipment, the various hive products, managing the bees, pests and diseases that they face.
Diseases the USDA and the LSU AgCenter are working to prevent.
So service is actually a huge part of this, and we're very excited to be a part of that at a local level, at a regional level, and even at a national level.